Dr. Aphra issue 37 finds Tolvan and her crew board the Silver Arrow, finding the murder crew in the hangar. Kleb notes how they have all been dead for days, and all of the stab wounds they have are precise, but all of the other crew listed on the ship are there, but where are the droids? The Scourge-infected droids soon come out of the shadows, as on the Cassius Belli, just Lucky and Aphra are shown around Tag's research facility ship, told by Lap and Tag that this is where all of Domina's experimental weapons are developed. He reminds the two mercenaries that they are under strict NDAs as a mouse droid bumps forcefully into Aphra. Lucky comments about how they aren't many humans, and Lapin reveals that most of the facility is automated by droids, something Aphra is unsettled by, as Domina meanwhile watches her various security droids come online, now under the effects of the Scourge. Before they can shoot, she activates a device on her wrist, deploying a personal ray shield as she throws out a grenade prototype A4961, finding it a premature test, yet she is very satisfied with the results as it obliterates the droids. Her shield soon gives out, noting how the prototype shield gives good protection but has the known weaknesses of other energy fields. A Scourge droid infects a nearby downed K2 unit, trying to kill Domina again as she theorizes that this is some type of virus infecting the droids, as the station's droids all become infected. Tolvan and her crew meanwhile blast their way through the Silver Arrow's infected droids, who tell the group that there is no help coming and there is no way out. They begin checking the crew, finding that they are mostly organic, so they kill them all one after the other before turning their attention to Tolvan, telling her that they need hybroids like her. Aphra, Lucky and Lapin meanwhile race to the control room, but find their access has been revoked thanks to something overriding their commands. Aphra tells Lapin to move as she tries to hack the door with her tattoos, leaving Lapin and Lucky to defend them against the MV-33 security droids, all of which are Tag's newest model on the line. The Scourge asks what their plan is, as there is no escape since they are all around them. The droids suddenly all fall apart as Domina cuts through them with her plasma blade, telling Lapin to stay behind her as Aphra successfully rewires the door. The group rush into the command deck, killing the droids inside and sealing the door behind them as Lapin looks over the base hologram, finding the human crew are all but dead and the droids have all been hijacked by something. Aphra tells Domina this was like what she experienced on Havel Prime, and whatever is taking them over just kept consuming more droids. She thinks the ship is a lost cause, wanting to abandon it since they won't stop spreading. Domina suggests throwing the base into the nearby star, but notices that the moon Asheris is closer. Lucky asks what the hells they are planning on doing, and the women tell him that they are going to kill everything on board the ship as the engines come online and blast them towards the nearby moon. Tolvan meanwhile awakens strapped to a medical table, surrounded by droids. She sees Kleb nearby as a droid begins to experiment on him, cutting him open while he's still alive. The Scourge tells Tolvan that there is no out, only in, and maybe the hybroids are the step between. They just need to get Tolvan out of her body. The Casus Belli meanwhile plummets towards the moon, exploding on impact as Domina and the others watch from their escape shuttle. Aphra talks with the head of one of the droids, telling the Spark Eternal to wake up. The droid says that it's not the Spark, but it found the Spark on the Amaxine station and joined with it to create the perfect union between creatures wronged by the Sith. It tells her that it was created to devour, and the Spark fed it for a first time in centuries, and it told it of Aphra, and how she contains no mystery as the Spark lived in her already, and she is boring, so it must find another host to live in. It reveals that thanks to knowing Aphra, it has learned of a hybroid. Aphra immediately knows it means Tolvan, who at that very moment is infected by the Scourge, joining Valance and Lobot to continue the Scourge's mission. Aphra meanwhile goes to see Sana Staros, asking her former flame if she can come in since they have a lot to talk about.